welcome Cancer Leo to your April mid-month reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Okay, best messages coming out. Difficult decisions need to be made over here, weighing options. Having the Leo strength for the courage coming out. Talking about taking that challenge, some kind of competition going on, and a judgment call. Ooh, someone is looking for some kind of mercy and forgiveness when it comes to this situation. There could have been some kind of persuasion that was taking place, and it looks like all I really wanted was a little compassion. But trying to figure out the situation, holding out on your own. It's almost like I'm holding my own over here, but I'm not sure exactly which way to move just yet, right? So which direction am I going to move? Because it almost feels like every way I go is kind of a challenge. But it does feel like someone is coming towards you who does want to challenge you. But there's also kind of crazy because it almost feels like they want a little bit of forgiveness as well. Looking for some kind of transformation. They're saying, I want to end this cycle with you, but I really do feel like there's a lot of guilt. See, somebody wants your forgiveness. Somebody's coming to you to end this situation because they feel guilty about that situation. Almost feels like they're in their own self-punishment because of some kind of unfairness that went on between the both of you. They may have not even felt accountable at the time, but now they feel like they've kind of maybe put all the accountability on you, where they should have put some on themselves, or it was their fault to begin with. So over here, it does feel like there is some kind of lack of direction, but it does feel like they are creating some kind of conflict when it came to the situation. And there was a lot of bad news coming, so they definitely want that forgiveness from you. They're saying, no, I think all that shit flew on you when they should have been taking some of the heat as well. What do I feel like? It almost feels like two brothers. It's almost like the one brother didn't get any heat from mom. How come? He's the one that actually did, he's the one that actually threw the ball in the house. I just didn't catch it, therefore it broke the plant, It broke the vase. It's like, oops, I should have caught that, right? But I'm in trouble. But that was probably, and it's almost crazy because we always think of it this way. The one that's usually always that's in trouble is usually because they're the ones that are usually more responsible. So I kind of feel like that's what's going on here. You were the more responsible one in this scenario, right? And so they just allowed it to happen, even though they're the ones that did wrong. That's just in that one scenario, though. Yeah, because it was like getting caught. I didn't want to get caught within the situation. What? So they were like cutting all their losses within the situations, but now they're saying they have the desire to forgive. So they're just like, please forgive me, right? I want to reconcile this situation with you. So whatever is going on over here, some shit went down. Some shit went down to where you ended up getting in trouble for something that didn't happen in the terms of which way it really happened. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So there was some kind of manipulation or deception that went on over here. But it is showing that the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. I think that the thing about this situation, though, too, is that karma's coming back to play. And so it's taking you into a new direction where it's making them uneasy. Ooh. And they're fearing the loss now because it looks like you're moving away from this situation. Oh my gosh, if this is a love situation, they're so screwed. Because I already see it. You've already said, like, I'm done. I put up with your crap enough. And then they're saying, I was avoiding that. I didn't want that to happen, but I want you to forgive me. Oh my God, they're screwed. That's it. It's over. I see it for you guys. I do. Because you said, I've already done this so many times. They can sit over here and tell me how many times they want to screw up, and want me to forgive them, but you can only forgive, well, I don't want to say a cheater. You can only forgive a cheater so many times. That's what it feels like. I'm going there. If it's not it, then it's whatever, right? You know what it is. or a thief, somebody who, a gold digger maybe, living beyond the means, somebody who's always in my pocket. I don't know. You guys take it how it is, man. I'm telling you though, those are the two I'm getting, because they're just full of conflict, full of stress, full of drama all the time, and you're just like, I'm not doing this anymore. Look at that theft. Some of you, it's they're like they think you're the ATM machine, and every time you turn around, they're buying shit. They were hoping that you would, okay, this is for someone. They were hoping that you were going to marry them. But there's greed and strings over here and attached. They're attached to your money. They're attached to you because you have money. I'm telling you, somebody of you has a gold digger. They wanted you because you have a nice house. You have the job. You have the car. You have the dog. You know what I'm saying? You have the money. You have the power. You have the domination. You're the man. You're the woman. Maybe you guys travel a lot. I don't know. It just seems like there's a lot of material and a lot of good times over here, and they were really hoping that you would marry them. I see that. So they're coming in and they want you to forgive them for the crap that they've been doing. The devil falls out. Come on. So no matter what it is, it was all materialism and temptation. And now they're feeling like they have unachievable expectations. But I think your unachievable expectations too as well, though, I would just like to say, is because you do believe that you thought they were going to change because they keep saying they're going to change. And if for someone, they keep getting worse. And for the others, it's just like every time I turn around, you're doing something. You're still not doing what you said you were going to do. Or even when they come in to forgive, it's not really, it's like, okay, now you're going to step on my shoes again. So it's almost like, okay, so they say they wanted this, but now in the end, it's because secretively they're ashamed of the situation that's going on in some ways. In other ways, they're ashamed because they know that they could do better because, and then some of them just, they know that they have achieved good investment within you. I'm seeing gold digger in a lot of this. So no wonder you're having a lot of decisions over here. And I think your decisions of weighing things down is, are you really going to change or are you not going to change? Because that's really what this is about. This is really about that. You keep saying you're going to change, and then you keep doing the same thing over and over again. I see change, 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 change. No, 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 no. Drifting and avoiding. But they have this fear of losing you, so they don't want to do that. See? Oh boy. Okay. That's what I see. Can't deny what I see. They see you as the Empress. What did I say? But they are trapped in fear because of the heartache and the loss, because they're afraid they are going to lose you. Because they know no matter what, you're the best thing it had, but they sit in their emotional withdrawal with the authority. The overall card for the situation is moving on from the partnership. So the majority of you, looks like you are going to see the truth about the situation. It's just an obstacle and a challenge that this person continues to keep making. It's just a power struggle when it comes to the situation with the conflict and the defeat. So no matter how you want to see this, it's like, the truth is the obstacles and challenges are always there, right? And you grabbing your power back, standing within your confidence, doing what you want, but it's always going to be a conflict and a defeat when it comes to this person, right? Because this person is always doing whatever they want to do, right? They're always, I don't know, whatever the hell they're doing, but whatever they're doing, it's like selfish. Let's just put it that way. I don't know exactly what it is because everybody's story is different. For some of you, it's cheating, lying, or just throwing you under the bus for things that you didn't do. Like it could be like to your mom and dad type of scenario, you know what I mean? Or at work, or to the boss, or something like that. You see what I'm saying? It's so crazy, but that's literally what it is. But it's almost like they keep saying they want to change. Bro, forgive me, or honey, I love you. And then next thing you know, she's out using the credit card again. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Like these type of things, but they're hurting. They're hurting, and it's bad behavior, and it's very toxic, and it's really getting at you, and it's really dragging you down. But they always feel like they want to come back. And I think it's wonderful. In the very beginning, it makes you feel like, oh, they want forgiveness. And then by the time you get to the end, you're like, and they always want forgiveness. Why is it? You know, at first it's like, oh, guys, go ahead. Look, they just want forgiveness. They know they've been naughty. And then all of a sudden down here, it's like, no, they know they're friggin' naughty because they won't change. You're just like the whole meaning of the whole energy just changes around, right? Because it's just like, yeah, they say that every month. They say that every week, right? They say this every time we have this conversation, right? So it's like, And it does. It makes you feel like you're walking as the wounded warrior, right? Because you're always up in your head going, and I'm not sure exactly which way to go. If I really love this person, am I going to have to come to the acceptance that they are the devil, and that this is what they do? They like to do toxic things, or, and just, what do I do? Let them have a credit card? And then I'll just pay on it for the rest of my life? See what I'm saying? Or what do I do? Or do I just accept that they're cheating on me and just be like, use a condom? What are you going to do? We're not rock stars over here. You're not going to do that. It's crazy because I said that because I was reading a thing the other day that said that's what Sharon Osbourne did with Ozzy, but it made, for me, for a rock star scenario, it was like, damn, that's a lot to deal with. But she was like, yeah, just wear a condom. And I was just like, I couldn't do that. But we're not rock stars, so we don't know, right? Still, I don't think I could do that, rock star or not, right? But I'm just saying, some people do. You'd be surprised, right? Swinger scenarios. It's very low, 1%, probably less than 1% of population, but you don't know. I don't know. You don't know. Only you would know your own scenario, right? Okay, my friends, until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.